car, number 69, coming past me here. Heading out down through Nordic Curve, going to get a huge cheer from their supporters. Yeah, great to see the support. Nice to have all the students there giving the good support to their team. It's a long year, hard work. So I have number 71, yeah, coming through, got it up on one wheel off the ground, but taking it a little bit more easier than the first drive.
I'm just checking our tweets here at FSG Live, and I got a very nice tweet and picture from our green team Stuttgart that some people are still out there and enjoying our FSG live stream and commentary. So thanks guys for our support. We're doing our best, and you've got chilled out there, you've got seats, you've got a big flat screen TV, so I think you've got one of the best spots there, getting some of the close action with our great media coverage from our team from Band. And their people are doing a great job there today to give you such good quality pictures, live streaming it down over the internet and all across the world for people who maybe can't make it, and of course don't want to, maybe also people don't want to go across on the campsite over here and just taking and chilling it out. So thank you guys for that little tweet over there.
Yeah, I mean, we've all been alumni. We've all wanted to know what's going on at the different competitions. I think former student Germany put on a really good show here for all the folks at home who can't make it. So I think it's been fantastic as an alumni who couldn't make it to events to actually to watch that from overseas. So great now to be right down here sitting at the front and watching all the action. It's really good.
Currently we've got our 5 cars back on racetrack again, and I think another car is being prepared to come out, and yes it is, it's car number 68 out, and a big cheer comes out with them as they come through the small tribune, so well done guys there from Mannheim. And that means we've got 6 cars running out on track. That's a lot of cars to keep focused eyes on, so we'll see that it's Bochum are still being chased by Wolfenbüttel, and they're not getting blue flagged. I'm not sure what's happening there, if they're just saying, well, their pace before was similar, so they're not getting blue flagged. Well, they are getting blue flagged now, so I'm not sure if that's a constant overtaking there from Wolfenbüttel. Building a little battle over there. Maybe the 2 cars have got equal fast lap times.
Yeah, it's great to see a real sort of ding-dong battle going on, but it's of course it is a timed event. It's not a wheel-to-wheel race. So, but yeah, it's a bit tough sometimes when you got 2 cars very equally matched, and one just slightly quicker in one section than the other, and vice versa. So, sort of being passed one way, past the other. So yeah, the car number 48 Bochum just hanging on the back of car number E35 there.
And as we see, it's car 71 going over the start-finish line. Our French team Isaac with a second driver. I think he's taking a bit less aggressive touch here with the car. I'm not seeing too many wheels coming off ground there. So I think it really is a bit of a driver's attitude of how he handles the cars around the corners here in the racetrack in Hockenheim.
I can confirm that they're still lifting those front inside wheels. Definitely a slightly less aggressive driver, but I don't think in any way slower. In fact, I think perhaps even faster, as we've got car number 68 coming around Lost Chain corner. Nice little car. They've had a few issues just with getaway on the autocross. It seems to be that they're actually keeping the car in one gear just to. Yeah, they've had a few issues with, I think it's their clutch. So yeah, just keeping the lap times in, putting the times up there. So hoping to get to the end of the endurance.
So for those of you who've just linked into the live stream and just come to watch about 6 cars that complete our endurance race so far. That's been our electric team Eindhoven. We've got car 53 Lemgo, car 52 Moscow Mami. Well done there to you guys. Next one was Deggendorf E44. Our Thailand team from Bangkok, who Mickey just interviewed, and they really seem pleased and want to prove that result maybe for next year and come here again. Pforzheim car 70. And these are the cars that have been able to finish our endurance so far. So it's not many. We hope we're seeing a couple more, but it's been great so far. We've seen a lot of action, 2 little fires in cars, and a lot of aggressive driving from some of the teams, and a lot of ups and downs, of course. 2 black flags so far, so 1 for not abiding a meatball flag and 1 black flag just for not driving and abiding the flags on track, especially the yellow flags when car breaks down. So the drivers really have to watch out there.
Yeah, we got a bit of an interesting situation here forming. We got car E number 69 really closing in up on the back of car E65, and right behind them is car number 71. So E65 pushed across, but E69 allowed a run. But I still think that number 71 car is going to catch up, missing the wings, but up on 3 wheels, coming through wings. So car E69 a little bit of an advantage there, just as they come into the slalom. Car number 71 not quite close enough yet for car E69 to get the blue flag, but I think that's coming.
Yes, and then we just saw a last lap sign here for our Bochum guys for a driver's change, and we should also keep our eyes on car E35 Wolfenbüttel that's coming up to their preliminary lap to finish the endurance. That's the black car here on the halfway hairpin coming up there, and Augsburg just passed, being followed quite closely and quickly by car 71, and they've shown the blue flag as Isaac takes over.
Yeah, car number 48. A few issues this weekend. We were standing commentating on the skid pad when they tried to start the engine. I think they had a backfire actually up into the intake. So let's be interesting to see now if they have any such issues on the restart again.
And just having a look back in line, Johnny, I think you've got one of your favourite teams here. That's car 85 Padova there with a lovely Italian flag on the front. Then next up is UAS Kempten, and third after that we've got Xiamen, and fourth Tempera. They're already lined up as well, so that's our Finnish team. So these are the next cars that we'll be seeing shortly, and here it is. We've got E35 Wolfenbüttel that are being shown the last lap sign, and if they manage to complete this, then they're going to be just as good as Bochum, who have now coming up into the driver's change area. So that's 9 laps fully completed there for Uni Bochum, car 48, and Mickey will keep us posted for any
We get
news.
a bit of a head shake and a steering wheel being slammed here down at the Nord curve. Car number E35 slowing to a stop. I think this could be it. We got someone even shouting at them, just trying to give them some instructions from the frustration there from the team, unfortunately.
So they were going so well as well. I mean, that's this is their last lap, and hopefully they can use that time, the 60 seconds, just to restart the system. It doesn't look good from where I'm standing.
No, and I'm standing even closer, and it really doesn't look good. But the driver's having a conversation. I think they'll take advantage of that 60 seconds, maybe try and get something. But it looked quite terminal there. So, but now they're going to take advantage of the time so that they can get down. Yeah, it's just interesting, that little car we're talking about there, Tampere. Really nice little car. You know, I saw them quite a lot in Silverstone, little SXV 550 engine, but fortunately a bit of an issue yesterday in the autocross. They just banged down over the bump here in front of me, coming into what was the last couple of corner sections. Broke an A-arm. I mean, the driver was pretty quick to get out, nice and sharp to get out of the car. Obviously worried there was a bit more of an issue, so obviously they've been able to get the car fixed overnight. So a bit of an interesting fact for you that Mr. Toivonen telling me today, Kimmo Toivonen, was that Finland are the highest consumers of coffee in the world.
That's a nice little fact there, as we see Italian. I think one of the best Italian producers of coffee out there on track. That's Uni Padova, car 85, with their first driver. And I'm seeing, oh my God, that was a big crash there for a car from Augsburg E69 on the final straight. That looks like properly damaged. He was really hard on the brakes, and I think the front axle just sort of snapped out. I didn't see it live, I just saw the car sort of skid the last 5 to 10 meters into the downturn, and thank God we sort of had a bit of a change here of track, because if the track really would have closed down a year before and would have been so close to that, I think we would have had a frontal crash, and it really was a bit of a shock for the driver, and he's sort of completely perplexed looking at that car, and that car was going really well, and it just sort of folded. The complete front axle just folded within itself. I'm not sure if you can see that on our live stream here. I think a live camera has actually got a good picture on the focus and that. We've got 2 wheels on top of the car. This really does look like a major failure of the front axle. So I hope the the design concept has to be sort of reanalyzed so that fault doesn't happen, or maybe it's a material fatigue, but something drastic like that. I haven't seen that for a long time, to be honest. The latest I saw was maybe in the brake test, but that's what the brake test is for. What do you reckon, Mickey?
Yeah, I didn't see it happening, but I see the results. It's just unbelievable. I think the driver is very lucky as well that it happened when it happened, and he wasn't carrying too much speed at the time. But it looks like a catastrophic failure of the front suspension, and it's really sad because there was only two laps left for them in this endurance. So it's very sad to see. But fortunately, nobody's harmed, and the driver's okay. So next time better, guys.
We got car E35 here being pushed off, so they now are officially DNF. That's real sad. They weren't too far from the end either. So, but I saw the driver come round, and I saw it in their reaction. There was nothing they could do. So really sad there for car E35. But nice that the supporters here up in the stands giving a good round of applause for all the teams there who unfortunately not making it.
Yes, and that really is bad news for Wolfenbüttel. We've got good news here for our Rhine team. That's car E65, and a big cheer comes out there as he comes into their pit lane, and they're, I think, the 8th car to complete this endurance. So well done, guys. You've done a great job. Sorry and bad luck there for Wolfenbüttel, who were doing a great performance there as well. It was on the last lap that they sadly had to break down and had to give up their final go in the endurance, and they were doing really well, going strong, but that's motorsport for you.
Yeah, Daniel, I just had a little chat with one of the photographers that I know. His name is Kimmo Hirvonen, and he was just in the right time, in the right place, so he has some magnificent pictures of that car. It seems that the front left suspension failed first, and that caused the other one to fail as well. He has some spectacular photos of that, so probably they will be uploaded as soon as possible to the FSG website.
Yes, I think our FSG Twitter, and I think maybe also in the media, I think it'll be a great job we can post that, because there are some fantastic pictures, and real lucky that we've got our photographers out there. And of course, I think we have that live on camera as well, at least the end result. So there'll be some interesting pictures for you later on to look here, or maybe for those guys who are lucky enough who are in front of the screen. Some guys and, bad luck there for Augsburg. We feel sorry for there, but next time maybe get your safety factors up a bit more, or maybe it's a material fatigue, I don't know, but really have a big look into that, what caused that problem. I remember back in Brontingthorpe, our Too Fast team car, also an endurance and losing a wheel, and the poor marshal having to chase the wheel for quite a long time. And these are the moments where you think, oh, it's so daunting and so annoying that why does it have to happen now? But another good reason is what we're seeing here. Start finish comes car 71. That's our French team, Isaac. Well done, guys. You're the 9th team to complete the endurance here in Hockenheim in 2014. We've seen some spectacular driving from you guys, so thanks very much. You did a great show here this morning, and we'll be seeing you later on this evening in the Marley party, and getting a couple of beers there. Sorry, Johnny, my voice is just going. I've got to go off a bit.
So we car 117 just coming past here. Another one of these drivers not quite listening to my advice to sort of use the first lap as a bit of a cider lap, so really hanging the tail out. But quite a lot of noise there from car number 48 just as it comes past me. But I think we've realised that it has quite a lot of mechanical noise. But I think yeah, they'll be battling it out in a few laps, catching up. So yeah, it's a good show as we got car number 113 coming past on the first lap. So then 117 out there.
And just having a look at the weather at the moment. From where I'm standing, it looks like a very consistent, just cloudy day. And the wind direction has changed a bit, so the big sort of thunderstorms and rain that we saw later this morning over Stuttgart on the rain radar has actually passing more to the east of Hockenheim. So it means that we're probably lucky that we won't be having any rain here today. I just hope that keeps up, and that we don't get any wind direction changes, so that the rain clouds really pass to the east of us, and that this track condition will stay and continue to stay dry today.
Yeah, car 117 there, nice, good consistent, good lap time there that they've got. Just one cone, unfortunately, right in front of me here. So I've got car number 48 coming past. Really mechanical noise out of that car, but it's okay as it stands. 117 coming out of the halfway point, down in through the pendulum. No wings there, so it doesn't really seem to go too much. Car number 3 from China, really impressive effort, being hunted down by car number 113. Yeah, the Chinese team's really good. Really good showing. I know Mickey's been very impressed by them in the scrutineering. Again, benefiting from having their own competition.
The fence all lined up and watching and keeping the fingers crossed if everything goes well. They've been doing a good performance here out there. I think they're sort of drivers changed, the drivers just getting out there, and the scrutineers checking the car for any fluids leaking or any broken parts. Out of track we see car 33, a Chinese team, holding back our Ulm guys 113. That just clipped a cone on the way out, and I think we'll be seeing a blue flag there for Tiuk Salmon and letting UAS Ulm pass and proceed to get another couple of fast lap times out there.
Yeah, just interesting to see quite a number 48 and 117 as well. They're both lifting rear inner wheels, so quite a bit different to the car number 71 ESAT Nevers. Ooh, was car 117 just really taking a big hit coming over the bump just after the pendulum. So.
And Padova here, car 85, clipping a couple of cones that comes out from slingshot straight. Saw the drivers really barely power there, and really sliding out the tail fast and really being on the edge, just nearly clipping cones or actually clipping cones. And so that driver's really giving everything out there so far.
Yeah, I think it's been quite clean so far from where I'm standing. Not too many of those killer cones jumping out for the car. So yeah, I think driving standards quite good, quite smooth. So I think not too many extra seconds being added on for the cars out on track from where I can see over here.
Yeah, the killer cones are having a fair day today. I think they're seeing what great performance the guys are doing here on the driving as Bochum flies past the start finishing line and goes through the kink. And we've got a sort of a three-way here. We've got our 113 US Ulm and Salmon and our Italian team catching up on that threesome. So this really is a little small group to watch at the moment. So we'll be probably seeing some blue flags there waved at our Chinese team again once Italian team catches up. Oh, that was close. So the killer chicane here through there. Oh, and the kick, and no, this time he's overside. This time it just was a bit too early. Really clipped the cones, went off track. I think there will be a 20-second penalty. He didn't go back in where he went off. So driver not aware, I think, or fully aware of the rules there. So what else is happening, Mickey, there? You're pointing down. What have you got for us?
Yeah, we just got car number 68 UAS Mannheim. They just completed driver change and are back out in the endurance.
And we've got another car soon that we showed the last lap time. That's our Italian guys 85 that just nearly span off, or did spin off the kink earlier just before. The car's really pushing through the wings corner. He's sliding through. He's always power sliding. The driver's really giving everything, trying to get that car as quick as possible through. Not sure if rear right. It's always rear right that's sort of not going off. Looks a bit weird. They've got a lot of toe in here in the rear. and a lot of positive camber as it comes through the horseshoe and into the slingshot. So, I mean, that could be maybe a problem there. Maybe something sort of getting a bit loose or causing a driver to really work that wheel and getting that car under control. Looks a lot better now, as I can say. Chicane here through.
Yeah, I think they had a bit of a scare there from the last time, so kicking the tail end out. Perhaps maybe they've just overcooked the tyres coming towards the start distance. So the next time it comes on, just not too tight. So
and next through is our car 68 that's just managed to come up with their second driver on their second stint here, and a big cheer goes up through the tribune as the car passes. So well done there, guys. I think the team's really pleased that they're managing to have a go at the second 9 laps here and hopefully finish the endurance today. That would be definitely a great performance of them. So having a look back into the pits, I think we've got the Finnish team Tampere waiting next in queue. After that we've got a car 63 Aachen, and after them we've got car 43, that's Constance. So these will be the next 3 cars that we'll be seeing on track very soon. But before we'll be seeing over here, we wave the checkered flag into the driving change area, and Mickey will be taking a closer look on that driver's change and keep us posted if there's any news to come up soon.
Yeah, we got a cone here just after the little bump next to me down by the Continental stand, just taking quite a bit of punishment. So car number 48 and car number 113 just clipping it on their way past, and unfortunately the marshals couldn't get it back up in time, and 33 just from Jimin just clipped it, but of course they don't get a penalty for that, which is good.
Yeah, and car 48 is nearly on its last lap, and as it comes through here, through the horseshoe and slingshot, I think Bastian will be showing the driver the last lap sign, so they haven't got much further to go, and I think these guys have done great so far, and we'll be seeing them later on finishing their endurance race.
We have so much tyre rubber down on this little cone down here in the corner. I think maybe a lot of the drivers just aren't seeing it. It's starting to become about the same colour that the track is. If we've got car number 48 here on lap 18, just coming down into the corner. Yeah, just touching it there. So I think maybe they're aware that they've been clipping that corner. Great to see this car number 48, a few issues, as we said, and in the lineup for skid pad. Backfire up into their intake, so good to see that they're having a good reliable run.
Yes, it is. That's Tampere 78 out on track now. So this is a car where Johnny will love to follow soon.
Yeah, of course. The finish. You know, it's not so well known, but. Motorsport is actually the national sport of Finland. There's so many people who follow it. I think 4 million people living in Finland, and whenever they have the WRC round there, it's something like 2 million people show up to watch it. So just quite a phenomenal history there with the Finnish drivers. Tampere, of course, they're no different. They have something that they call sissu, which is it means something along the lines of bravery. So I think Tampere here really showing quite a lot of bravery, coming out in their first lap, just really, yeah. Taking it sort of reasonably easy there as they just hit the bump around the head into wings. So
just got to interrupt you there, John. A big cheer comes out through for car 48 Bochum. They've managed to complete endurance. Congratulations there to you. Great job, great performance. And I think this is a 10th car now that's finished the endurance. Sorry about that, Johnny, but the cheer from the crowd as a car just came through the final. Just had to interrupt you there.
It's no problem. Yeah, car number 78. I mean, it's a beautiful little package. It's I think it's about 186 kilos with the little 550 SXV engine. Very popular with a lot of the teams here, trying to move towards a lightweight but still high power as they come out of the slingshot, really firing themselves down there, down the straight, braking hard. where we saw one of the cars, E69 there earlier, losing its front wheel. Yeah, it was a bit of a shame yesterday when they broke that A-arm, so I'm really keeping an eye out for them now, just as they come around Lost Chain, about to head down into the bump, just keep an eye and just see that the driver taking it nice and easy over there, just to make sure that they don't have that same failure again.
And Mickey, as I'm aware, you've got 2 cars here in the back. What 2 cars can we see in the pit area?
Actually, Johnny and Daniel, we have just one car. It's car number 117, US Captain. It's car number 35, Padova. Or was it 85? I don't remember. Anyway, it was the University of Padova. They restarted the engine and after the driver change, and they are already out on the track. As we see UAS Captain just beginning their driver change.
Oh, that definitely was a quick driver's change there. They caught me off guard, Padova, so that's some quick driver's change that Padova has performed there. Well done there, guys, to you. And we'll just have to wait and see as US Kempton will hopefully come back out here with a second driver for the last set of 9 laps for this endurance race.
Yeah, car number 33 here, just first driver seeming to be coming towards the end of their stint, really trying to hammer in some quick laps, but tail end hanging out just a little bit, just struggling with it there through Lost Chain. So let's hope they can keep it nice and steady and on the track.
Yes, and we got the next car that will be pitting in soon. We've got UAS Ulm. They'll be waved the checkered flag as well, so that they'll be the next car that will come into the pits.
Just a lovely little noise down here, car number 78, Tampere University of Applied Sciences. That SXV 550 engine, you can get it to work really. It's just a beautiful noise, but sadly they're going to be quite far down. Right behind the bottom, I think they're sort of right down close to bottom place. So lovely quiet engine.
And here comes our Ulm guys, car 113. Well done there. US Ulm coming into the driver's change area to you, Mickey, and the scrutiny is signaling straight into the first driver's change lane, and they'll be having a close look on that car and see if they find anything. But I think that car's got a very clean run so far. It's been looking very steady, and the driver's not having much effort so far in handling that car. Same goes to car 78, as I see it just pass here in a horseshoe into the slingshot early on the acceleration, just a bit wide, tail wide, but flat out nicely in the brakes, braking and cornering at the same time. That driver really knows what he's doing here. That's a great performance and easily going through the killer cone chicane here.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Finland, I think it's something like 75% of the roads don't even have tarmac on them. It's actually gravel roads. It's because of the really harsh winters that they have up in Finland. So, you know, a lot of the
and we're just seeing Mannheim 68 being thrown the meatball flag, and at the same moment it's been shown it's got its rear wing that's just snapped off. It's tailing it behind it, as we can see. Hopefully we get some live camera footage. Yes, we've got a mobile camera who's hopefully seeing getting that pictures over to you over the live stream, and it seems like that will be a DNF for our car 68 from Mannheim. So this is I think the second car we've seen with a snapped rear wing. This really seems to be quite a bit of an issue, and as we talk, I think that was just a checkered flag for a Chinese guy, and he was just so enthusiastic, so he nearly oversaw that. That's I need to pit in. Install the engine, so they should be coming into the pit area soon as well. It's restarted his engine, so we've got, I think, 2 guys out in the pit lane. Mickey, back to you.
Yeah, and then we have a lot of action going on at the moment. We have the car number 33 Chinese guys just pulling into the pit stop for the driver change, and also we have car number 113 from UAS Ulm. Second driver is in the car and is getting ready. We saw the wing just being dragged behind our competitors from Mannheim. It's really sad to see that they lost the wings and they had to retire.
Yeah, it's a really bumpy track out there. I know a couple of teams within the top 10 that we'll be seeing later on today. I know that they're a bit worried actually about their wing mounts, so but I'll keep that one in my back pocket who we're talking about. But just interesting to watch here, car number 78, really keeping it nice and steady, not hanging the tail out too much. It's as I was just saying there, they've a lot of they grow up a lot with these. Gravel roads, so I think it comes the feeling for the Finnish drivers comes quite well from a very young age. So you know they're not